What's up, beautiful ladies? It is your favorite goddess coach Jay, and honestly, this is a random video, but creation energy. Creation energy is the key to making money, to finding success in your life, and to being able to have whatever you want. And I know I say that a lot, but it's just so true. And I'm experiencing it right now in this very moment. Right now, I am ovulating. And one thing I learned about this Western society, we don't know our bodies. We be so disconnected from our bodies due to birth control, due to all types of external factors, internal factors. Some of us aren't cyclical. Maybe we're off cycle and we don't understand our natural cycle. We get on birth control and we don't actually have a consistent cycle, so we don't understand like the natural flow of life and understanding that there is a natural rhythm to women, and it's not anything to be ashamed of. It's something that should be honored. And the more that we kind of flow with our rhythm, the better life is. And you actually start to realize that anything otherwise is taking away from your goddess energy, which is taken away from your money and taken away from your success and taken away from your delicious energy. So really the point of this video is to understand that, yeah, ovulation is so important. If it's in your control to be able to ovulate, I would highly recommend being able to ovulate. And ovulation can be defined as being able to give birth when the egg is being released, right? So that it can be fertilized. You are ovulating. And that means you are capable of getting pregnant. You are fertile. Now, the thing about this is, we get on these birth controls and we do all this stuff when literally we are only fertile like 5 days out of your entire cycle, give or take. 5 days, right? But we take all these birth controls, which are so harmful to our bodies, to our psychological bodies, to our mental and spiritual bodies, and we're so out of alignment that we don't even ovulate. When you are on birth control, you are never ovulating. You're never fertile. And that fertile energy on an energetic level is so powerful. For example, I've gotten to the point where I can actually feel when I'm ovulating. Like I can literally feel the egg being released. I can feel what side it's being released and what tube is releasing it, whatever the case is. I literally can feel it for a couple minutes when it's happening. I'm so tuned into my body on that deep level. I can literally understand and feel it happening, right? And what I've noticed is when I'm ovulating, I am so attractive. That's the first freaking key to ovulation. I am so attractive when I'm ovulating, attracted to the opposite sex. And this is actually proven with data. Look it up. You are more attractive to the opposite sex and just like other people in general when you are ovulating. So when you are fertile and when you're in that part of your cycle, when you can create life, people be flocking to you like bees on honey, okay? Especially when you cleared out your womb. Like I've done a lot of womb Reiki. I am a womb Reiki practitioner. I've done a lot of yoni work and divine feminine work. So I'm very tapped into my cycle, right? But you know, when you are cleared out and like you're in alignment with your natural flow, on your ovulation, it is like, whoa. Like when I tell you, I've been attracting so many dates, so many like gifts, so many people wanting to do nice things for me. And then number two, the other benefit is money. When I tell you, I have been killing it today. I have been making sales, closing deals, just people coming to me asking like, hey, how can I be a part of this? How can I help you? How can I be a part of this project? I'm like, dude, like what? I got a bunch of funding. The money has been coming in, but that's because I'm ovulating. And obviously not just ovulation, but it's really the part on an energetic level. When you take your ovulation and you realize you're ovulating and you set an intention with that energy, you can create. A lot of people just think that they can only create with like sex magic and with orgasms. But literally, when you are releasing an egg to be like fertilized into something that is going to exist in the world, that energy is literally manifestation. And as women, we have access to this every single month, right? So understand, money can flock to you so much easier the moment that you just set the intention. 3, it's overall understanding that on a deep level for me today, when I feel the urge to create something, I don't care if it's something that people may like or don't like, or if will my followers like this, or will you guys like this, or will you just be like whatever. If I feel called to speak, if I feel called to create something in particular, just do it. Just do it. Don't question it. Don't second guess it. Don't feel like, but I haven't done that before. But what if this? What if that? If you feel called to create something during your ovulation, just do it. Because on a deeper level, it's not just about you. Spirit is probably literally using you to influence other people to change their lives for the better, or just to help you create something that is going to be super beneficial for you and your life, and for whatever reason, it's special to you. So I have been leveraging my ovulation energy with just creating. I wrote down a list of things that I just want to talk about. I don't care if it's not popular. I don't care if people won't resonate with it. I don't care if it might not be the most popular opinion. I'm going to say it anyway. That's how we should be when it comes to our creations. Just let it release and let whatever it is that wants to come out of you come out. Whether that's words, poetry, art, a YouTube video, an Instagram post, a TikTok, whatever it is, let it flow and do the thing that your heart is crying out for you to do. That's how you utilize this ovulation energy for success. And really, that's how you utilize your feminine energy for success, because that feminine energy is sexual energy. It is creation, because sexual energy is that natural essence of the creator that is just naturally within us. As women, we are birthers. So when we have that natural, I got chills. When we have that natural connection with ourselves, we are able to literally change our lives and change the lives of people around us. But when we are numbed out, disconnected from our femininity, disconnected from our womb, out of alignment with our cycles because of medication, negative foods, toxic GMO stuff, we are disconnected from our essence and we can no longer hear our truth. So this is my call to you. Understand your body. Start to notice your body. How are you feeling during your cycle? Start to become aware of how your cycle operates and moves. This is not just so that you know, just so you can know. This is so that you can understand yourself on a deeper level. And if you do that, you can literally leverage that knowing and wisdom and turn it into money, wealth, success, attraction, and magnetism. Heal your womb. Take your womb seriously. Massage your womb. Connect with her. Sometimes I just like to put my hands on my belly area and I just like to breathe in and out. Do that with me for a second. Put your hands on your lower belly area and just take a deep breath into her and out. Into her and out. Sound that exhale. There is power within you, and it's not to be understood, it's only to be felt with your whole entire being and body. It doesn't have to make sense to everyone. You know how it works. You have intuition for a reason, and you have a knowledge and knowing within you that is trying to lead you to your success. But if you numb it down by disconnecting yourself to your womb power, it is going to be so hard for you to actually see the results that you want in your life. That's why a lot of you guys that have sacral chakra issues, womb issues, heart chakra issues, you feel stagnant, you feel stuck, you don't know what to do, you don't know what decision to make. You're always in confusion because you're not listening to your wisdom. There is a voice that is trying to call out to you. It is like that sacred knowing. It's that, I love that, I don't love that. It's that part of you that knows. But if you don't hear it, it's going to be hard for you to actually know where to go. So connect with your womb, connect with your wisdom, know when you're ovulating, And some simple signs to know that you're ovulating. 1, you'll know when you're ovulating when you start to feel really creative. If you know what I mean, you might start feeling very, very, for lack of better words, horny, right? You start to feel that desire energy and that just like, oh my God, like you just start to think about it all the time and it's like natural. Another sign that you are ovulating is your actual cervical mucus, so your natural fluids and stuff become very sticky. It's very wet, slippery, sticky down there, and like it almost feels like the actual cervical mucus is like an egg white. It could be clear, sticky, wet, slippery. You are ovulating, right? If you notice a lot of lubrication and it's just slippery and sticky, you are ovulating. So be careful with that too. So if you notice that, maybe that's not going to be the time for you to have sex raw with people. Maybe it's the time to wrap it up, right? And like to also use other birth control methods, natural birth control methods like neem, which I talk about in other previous videos when I talk about my natural birth control methods and stuff like that. You know, just saying, do your research, but neem literally kills all sperm in 30 seconds and has been proven to literally like not negatively affect your fertility long term, but still make you temporarily infertile, right? Amazing. I don't know why that's not mainstream news, but do your research. You know, this is not medical advice. Got to protect myself. I'm just saying. And honestly, for some people, I think they said about 20 or 30% of women can actually feel the egg being released. And you can feel the egg being released as sometimes a pressure on one of the different sides of your body, on your lower body. It could feel like a pressure. It could feel like a cramp sometimes. You can actually feel it just being released. Like you could feel like something is happening, right? Also, just notice about 2 weeks after your cycle is over, that's when you're likely to ovulate as well, if you have a regular cycle, right? And if you don't have a regular cycle, get synced up to the moon. I know that sounds so woo-woo, but I don't care at this point. Go outside underneath a full moon and just sit underneath that full moon light. Let Luna speak to you, talk to you, connect you back to your natural moon cycle, because that's what it's all about, right? It's a reason why the moon changes every 28 days, just like us, right? We are cyclical beings. We are connected to that moon and lunar energy. So, yeah. So those are just a few signs that you are ovulating. And when you recognize you're ovulating, set an intention for whatever it is. Today, I set the intention that I want to make a lot of money, that I am making a lot of money, and that it's coming to me very fast. I closed so many deals, the money was flowing in, and people were just wanting to help, and I got funding all in the same day. Amazing. So yes, set an intention when you're ovulating and just be very specific about it. And right now it is about to be the new year. I don't know when I'm going to post this, but it is about to be the new year. So what do you want to see in your life moving forward? What do you want to create for your life? Who do you want to be? All of that. Think about that as you're ovulating specifically and allow it to birth out, right? Allow that to birth out into existence. And I'm telling you, you'll notice that it will start coming to you so easily. If you need help with this process of just really understanding your divine feminine on a deep level, you want to work with me to help clear your womb, I do in-person healing sessions where I will literally do womb Reiki on you, opening up your womb chakras, releasing all that stuck stagnant energy, and also a little bit of coaching and stuff of that nature. And we will get right to the source of your sacral chakra issues, remove them, do a little steaming, and we really do a healing session for you. And I do have in-person sessions like that. I have business coaching where we literally create your content with you and for you, and we like develop a super amazing business. And I like to partner with my mentees as well a lot of the times and promote my mentees. So if that sounds like your thing, definitely check that out below in the description box. Let's work, let's heal. It is premium, it is exclusive, but it is so worth it. And I can't wait to see you guys in 2023 because I plan on doing a lot more in-person experiences moving forward. But all right, ladies, I'll talk to you soon. Peace. What is this? Peace. Maybe it's a sign. 3. Bye.